Like the feeling of saving money and helping your community? Then become part of Public Service Credit Union's Community Challenge. Save money by refinancing your high interest rate loan with Public Service Credit Union this spring, and your total interest savings will count towards our goal of saving the community $500,000 in loan interest. When the goal is met, we will donate a total of $4,250 to 4 local charities. Become part of the challenge by stopping into a branch or visit pscusaves.com. Equal opportunity lender and federally insured by NCUA.
Talks behind your back all the time. She says you're fat.
You're a skanky slut. You're the worst player on the team. You can't even throw.
You're not like the other girls with the thin thighs.
You look poor. No one sits next to you in class because they think you're gay.
They'll never let you be part of their group.
A big whore.
What's wrong with you? You're flat as a board.
Have fun at the dance, you big loner.
The MPVA headquarters is in Novi, Michigan. Our service officers are based out of the McNamara Federal Building in downtown Detroit. The mission of Michigan Paralyzed Veterans of America is to enhance the lives of veterans with spinal cord injury or disease, as well as all citizens with disabilities, by advocating for civil rights and encouraging independence and healthy living. MPVA shall continue striving to remain at the forefront of both veterans benefit services and disability rights, while working toward a better quality of life for all American citizens. MPVA programs include veterans benefits, wheelchair sports and recreation, spinal cord injury research, advocacy to eliminate architectural barriers and protect civil rights for persons with disabilities, referral services for assistive devices, housing, employment, and transportation. MPVA is a nonprofit organization and receives no federal funding. MPVA relies on grants, sponsorships, and private and corporate donations to support its programs. MPVA continues to proudly serve, and with your support, we continue the mission. In 2006, MPVA worked with Comerica Park to ensure that wheelchair-accessible seating had cup holders. The 2008 Michigan football season introduced renovated wheelchair-accessible seating to football fans due to a landmark agreement between MPVA, the Department of Justice, and the University of Michigan. MPVA recognizes wheelchair sports as a powerful tool for rehabilitation and social interaction for our members and others with disabilities. MPVA offers indoor and outdoor activities throughout Michigan. MPVA sponsors the Wheeler Division in the Detroit Free Press Marathon. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, and MPVA was in Lansing to mark this special occasion. MPVA, again this year, presented a special award to Hazel Park Junior High for winning the 2010 Best City Disability Award. MPVA joins the POWMIA Committee of Michigan for recognition ceremonies in September in Novi, Michigan, honoring our missing. MPVA holds an open house every year, a picnic where MPVA received a check from Project 12 Baskets Foundation, and the annual Salute to Veterans. We are proud to be associated with other groups serving the needs of our veterans. We are pleased to have a fine office staff and service officers, as well as our officers and directors, board, and advisory committee. On the MPVA website, www.michiganpva.org, there is a link to the Pump Guide, an online directory of gas stations offering full pump services at self-serve prices that is partnered with the Michigan Secretary of State to serve drivers with disabilities in Michigan. MPVA.
I formerly was a heroin user myself, an abuser of pretty much everything, heroin, crack cocaine, methadone, Tylenol #4s, and weed. I grew up in an environment, where in the late 60s, there was a lot of prostitution, pimps, and a lot of bars, after-hour places, and so forth. And I was fascinated by all of that, and then when drugs came a part of that scene too, then I thought that was the thing to do.
We believe that to provide quality services to the people who has some type of substance abuse issues, we need some people who been there at one point in time, because they don't only understand it, but they can feel it and they know the real effect of it on their bodies. When we graduate our people, and we feel that some of them have enough credential and knowledge to give back, we hire them to provide services to the people who are coming off the street. They can show them hope, and they can show them that look where I was, look where I am today.
Even when we were out there in the streets, we had gifts, but we were using them for the wrong thing. But here at the Detroit Rescue Mission Ministries, we help them to discover that you do have these gifts, and these gifts are for God.
I was just tired of struggling, just tired of the life I was living, period. And I knew that I wanted more out of my life. From that day I walked into the shelter until now is incredible. The help has just been tremendous. The counseling, the therapy, the love, the teaching, the spirituality, the education opportunities have just been, top-notch for me.
I always went to the heroin to ease the pain. And then, of course, heroin is an addictive substance, and your body craves it after you become hooked on it. So, mentally you may be wanting out, but physically your body tells you no. If I hadn't found the Detroit Rescue Mission, I would either be dead or back out in my addiction.
I came through the program in 1999 being homeless and alcohol and drug addicted. And through the grace of God and the Detroit Rescue Mission, it's been 8 years since I've had a drink or a drug, and I'll never go back to that lifestyle ever again with the help of the Rescue Mission. I've had numerous jobs at the Rescue Mission. I did receive my master's degree last year, and by them giving me a job, I kind of want to help these young guys so they don't have to go through what I went through.
3535 Third is a big, main, important part of our ministry. And I used to go there and eat every day, sleep. There was a shelter. The ministry always have a place where you can never say you don't have a place to go to. I owe everything to the Detroit Rescue Mission Ministry.